This is going to be Real Talk episode 1. For those of you who don't know me, allow me to reintroduce myself. So basically, what this video is going to be talking about is basically myself and who I am and what I've done on YouTube and some of the experiences I've had in my life. And all of this is going to be brief and summary. It's not going to be like long stories or anything like that. But you'll get some idea of who I am and where I'm coming from. And for those of you who know me already and you're coming back to the channel, you're probably going to know what I'm about to say. So this isn't really for you, but you can watch it. This is for people that don't know me or didn't follow my other channel or have never heard me speak before, and they just came to this channel, right? So on my old channel, what I used to have is I had a little series called Real Talk. And what that would be is I would just talk about whatever I wanted to talk about. And there was no specific subject or news story or anything like that. It was just, I'm just going to freestyle and say whatever I want and talk about whatever I want. And that's what these Real Talk episodes are going to be. So anytime you see a Real Talk episode, just expect me just to pretty much ramble on for a few minutes and just talk about whatever I want to talk about, whatever's on my mind. But I'll usually have a vague general subject that I want to talk about in the title of the video, so you can at least have some idea of what I'm going to get into. But, I'll go off topic and talk about whatever. Anyways, so a little bit about myself. Basically, I've had a lot of life experiences. I've been through a lot. One of the first things that happened to me when I was born, I died. I was told when I was older by my aunt that I was legally dead for 12 minutes, 11 minutes, something like that. I don't remember the exact number she said because she told me this a long time ago. And that's how I was introduced to this world. I was dead. The doctor didn't give up on me. He resuscitated me, brought me back to life, and I'm here now. So sometimes I do feel like I'm living somebody else's life just because I've had a lot of crazy experiences. But whatever the case is, I'm here and I'm living and I'm dealing with whatever I'm dealing with and going through life just like everybody else. And it is what it is. Now, I've had experiences that are supernatural, which I'll get into in a sec. A little bit about my background. I'm from New York. That's where I grew up. Joined the military when I was 20. So there's that. So I'm a veteran. And I've been around the world. I've been to a few places, here, there. I lived in Japan for like 5 years. So I have experience living overseas. And I've done this. I've done that. I've seen a lot. I've talked to a lot of people. I've had many people tell me stories about their lives and what they've been through. Stories that they wouldn't tell other people because they didn't feel comfortable telling other people. And when I was in the military, I would, just say whatever I wanted to say and talk about whatever I wanted to talk about. And I didn't really care what people thought, right? And people thought I was a little crazy. They were like, this guy's just saying whatever. He doesn't really care what happens. And that's how I have always been, and that's how I will always be. And that's something people need to understand about me is I'm not really scared of anyone or anything, and I'm going to say what I'm going to say. Obviously, there's rules and restrictions on YouTube, and I have to work within that as best as I can, but I can't really control what they're going to say they like or what they're going to say they don't like. So there's nobody really knows, right? They change the rules, like it feels like all the time, and you just can never know what they're going to try to take you down for. But that's the reality of YouTube and any of these other platforms. As far as supernatural experiences, I've had an abduction experience, so I've had that happen. I've seen apparitions. I've seen people show up in different places where they shouldn't have been. Stuff like that. I've had all types of crazy stuff. I've dealt with aliens. That's part of the abduction, but in other ways as well. And so on and so forth. So I've had my own experiences with supernatural stuff or things that people would perceived to be not normal, I guess. And that's why when I talk about somebody like Kim Gogan or whatever, and I hear certain things that she says, it resonates with me just because I've dealt with these things before, right? And if you've never had these experiences or you've never dealt with anything like that, then when she says certain things, you're going to think she's crazy or I need proof, right? I hear people say that all the time. And I'm going to talk about that in the next video. But long story short, you have to go out there and have your own experiences in life. Nobody can really prove anything to you no matter what they say. I don't want to get too much into that because that's going to be the next video I make. But as far as my life and things I've dealt with, it's allowed me to be able to discern what the truth is easier than most other people, just because I've been in so many situations and dealt with so many things. So whenever I talk about things, it's the truth to the best of my knowledge and ability, right? I don't try to put any biases or make up stories or try to make people like me or anything like that. I'm just going to tell you the truth based on everything that I know, right? All the knowledge I've gathered and acquired, all the things I've experienced, all the things I've been through, all the research I've done. I'm going to tell you the truth to the best of my ability. That's what I do. That's the whole point of this channel. That's why I call myself The Real Truth, because I see other people don't do that, right? Other people, they put their biases, they put their prejudices, they put their made up stories, and they don't tell you what the truth is. And a lot of times what that does is it leads the world down a darker path as a whole, because people are being fooled by things that aren't true, but they're popular, right? So like I had somebody tell me on I believe it was the Alex Jones video, or maybe the Will Smith one. Actually, it was the Will Smith one. They said, oh, you have an interesting theory, but it's not really popular. And I told them, I'm not trying to win a popularity contest here. I'm just telling you what I see happening. I'm telling you what the truth is. It doesn't matter whether you believe me or not. It doesn't matter whether you agree or not. I'm just telling you what's happening. So you can take that for what you want and do what you want with it. And if you want to believe the brainwashed narrative that everybody else believes about what happened with that Will Smith situation, go for it. Like, do whatever you want to do with your life. Don't let me tell you. Let somebody else tell you some made up stuff, right? But that's how I work, right? I'm going to tell you what it is. You do what you want with it. And if you don't like what I have to say, hey, don't stick around. Don't watch me. Don't follow me. I'm not begging for subs or trying to make anybody like me or stick around or you have to believe me. No, just believe what you want to and live your life. Everyone has to basically learn to discern the truth for themselves and decide whether it's true for them, right? It doesn't matter what I say or anybody else says. Nobody can make you believe anything. That's the truth. But anyways, I've said enough for this video. I just wanted to give you guys a brief intro to who I am in case you were unfamiliar with me. And now you know a little bit about me, and I'll probably talk more about me in the future if it's relevant to whatever topic or subject I'm talking about. And that's all I'm going to say for now. So if you like what I have to say, like, comment, and subscribe. Support the channel in the description below. Those are my other social media links. And if you want to support, that would be awesome. If not, that's fine. I appreciate anybody watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.